Hey guys, Beth here. So today I thought I'd come to you with my year-end empties. This is it just piled up. I'm gonna kind of separate it and organize it real quick and I'll be right back. So I organized it and I try to put it in order of how I apply makeup to my face. So I started out with like some moisturizers and eye cream, like right here is my Saturday Skin eye cream, and then I go into like more of my like foundations, and then I come back down though to perfumes, lippies, eye products, and then some nail polishes and lashes at the end. So let's start up here with the moisturizers. I had this Saturday Skin for a few years, and it's a huge bottle. I finally used it up. The thing, it's 30 milliliters, so it had a lot of product in it, and I just used it in my eye area. I also used up a Clinique Moisture Surge. This is like my favorite. This one here is in, see, I'm kind of pulling it away from the screen, so I apologize for that because I cannot read it. It's kind of dark in my room, and it's late. I'm taking a break from working right now. Yeah, I don't know how many ounces. I can't read it. Can't find it. Let me try one more time, you guys. Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, it's just too late and my eyes are not working right now, but I did finish up a big Moisture Surge. I also used up this here. This is the Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA and AH serum. I love that. I also used up, finally, this Ordinary. This is a hyaluronic acid and 2% MB5. I have another one. They sent me in PR, so let me situate myself here. We have this memory foam thing on our mattress, a memory foam thing, and it like is so uncomfortable, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to move up some of my stuff, but it's uncomfortable to get like sit on this bed. Here's the LMS Superfood Night Facial. I love LMS and their face moisturizers. So that was great. I really enjoyed it. I also enjoyed the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. So I have used that up. I think I have a little sample also right now in my collection. I used up this Ulta primer, face primer, which I cut open. I got everything out. I think it was like a silicone base, if I remember. And I don't really like silicone bases, so this is the only like face primer I used up. I used up a Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist, and I really enjoyed this. I used it kind of like as a primer spray, and then as also kind of like a setting spray. I also used up this Tulip Dew Mist. This was like maybe the second or third one I've used up. 2.8 ounces by Bloom Effects. I really do enjoy this as well. I used up the Wet n Wild Be Mine Honey, and I enjoyed this as well by Wet n Wild. And I kind of was kicking myself that I hadn't used it sooner because I did get it a long time ago, and then I just reached for it and I used it fairly quickly. Here are the only concealer I used up all year was the Beauty Blender concealer. It had a lot of product in it, but I did scrape out as much as I could and I did use it up. Then I have a whole bunch of samples because these are in my 50 Shades of Brown project pan. I used up the Bobbi Brown foundation, little foundation samples. I used all of them. And then I also used up a whole bunch of these little ones here. They're completely used up. I don't know how many there are. I used them from Makeup Forever. Can't see everything. I don't know which ones they are. Honestly, like NARS. Yeah, these ones were NARS. So I have a whole bunch of these little blister packets I used up. I might have a couple more, and I haven't talked about them in my 50 Shades of Brown. So they'll be going out too, and you don't see them here. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to get them, but they're on my desk over yonder. My desk is a mess. So here I used up the Bye Bye foundation by It Cosmetics in SPF 50. I really do enjoy this one. I would repurchase it again. I have kind of normal to dry skin because I'm older, and I did feel like this was good. It worked good on my face. I also used up this Arabon CC cream my niece sent me. I thought it was pretty good. It did make my face a little oily, a little greasy, but I just put powder on and it was fine. I used up the Prieto Cica Clearing BB Cream. I like this. I enjoyed it. I used up every bit of it. I used up 2 of these actually this year. I don't know where the refill went, the package to that, but I probably threw it out by accident, but I used up 2 of these. For powders, I only have 2. I used up the Essence 16-hour cover last. I already repurchased this. And then I used up the rest of my Airspun. It took me years to finish this up, you guys. So yeah, I finished all of that up. You can see it was in a couple of projects, and I finally got it used up. I did enjoy it. I would repurchase it if they stopped putting mica in it. Or talc, not mica, but talc, because that's not good for you in general. So if they stop using talc, I would repurchase it. Now over here to my perfumes. I have a whole bunch of little minis that I started out with. I was trying to do 2 a year so I could get, or 3 a month, not a year. Get 3 of these little minis done a month so I could have 36 in the end. It did not happen. As soon as I said that, I stopped using the minis. So the first one is the Skylar, what is it? Skylar Clean. It says Clean Beauty. Coconut Cove. Here it is. It won't focus. I hate it when that happens. Okay, so that's like one of my pet peeves is when people do that and it doesn't focus. I just kind of like get annoyed. But let me just do this. I'll tap on it. There it is. Coconut Cove. It kind of went in and then it went out. I got this Victor and Rolf. What is it? Flower Bomb? No. Yes, Flower Bomb. And this is like a little bigger than the little tiny samples that they send. I also used up, and actually I liked both of those, by the way. I didn't say that. I really did enjoy both of them. I don't have either though. I didn't repurchase them, so I guess not enough to want to repurchase it, at least not yet. This one here is Valentino Born in Roma. And I really did enjoy this one. Let's see if it focuses. And I did purchase the full size, or at least a 1.7. I don't know which size I purchased. It's pretty good size. So, and then I also used up this one here. This is the Opium. I do have it in the full size. I bought the full size before I had the sample, and honestly, it's not quite my kind of scent. So I don't know. It's going to take me a while to use up that big full size that I purchased. And when I say full size, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly how many ounces that I have in the full size or bigger size. I did finish up this Bonbon Victor and Rolf. I have purchased this, but I gifted it to my mother-in-law. So I don't have a big size of this. And then I don't think I'd buy it. I also have Valentino Born in Roma, another one. I really enjoyed it. And then I have Viva La Juicy. I do have a full size of this, or a big size of this. This one's, which one is this one? Because they do have, oh, this is Le Bubbly. I don't have Le Bubbly, actually. I have like the original and another one. I'm not sure which ones. Then I used up the Coach Wild Rose. I do have this in the bigger size, and I do enjoy it. It was like, I think I have the 3 ounce in this one. I do enjoy that one. I bought them last year after Christmas. And then I got this Cherioso or Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush Cheriosa 68. This is my favorite one of the Sol de Janeiros. So I already did I repurchase? Yeah, I already repurchased it. I got a bigger size than this one. This one is kind of like the little travel one in 30 milliliters or 1 ounce. And then I also used up this Pacifica Island vanilla. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I was just really curious about Pacifica's perfumes. I don't think I would repurchase it though. I feel like there's got to be better vanillas out there than that one. I used up this Sunset Glow. I love this. It smelled really good. I'm so happy to have a fragrance mist. It took me forever. It took me a couple years to use this up. If you look at the bottom, the number starts with a 1. So I bought this in 2021. And do I have a new one? I don't think I have a new one. I don't know if they've came out with a new one recently. I don't think they have. I think they're planning to though. So the notes on this one are fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. It's kind of hard to read it through the phone. Sorry. Okay, some lippies. I used up this Laneige sleep mask. This one is in a 0.28 ounce. And then I don't know how many grams that says. 8 grams maybe? Looks like there's another. Yeah, I think it's 8 grams or 0.8. I'm not sure, you guys, but it's like the regular size. And then I used up the little mini of the Laneige. This is like their vanilla one, I think. Wow, I feel like my other phone filmed a lot better with this. Does it say? I can't tell. It's like a vanilla though, and I liked it. I like Laneige. I really do like their products. I have a few more in my collection that I want to use hopefully this year, or I could give them away if I don't. I also used up this here. This is a Tarte Lip Surgent, Wonder Surgents, Tarte Wonder, Little Lippy. I didn't dig it out. This is the only one I didn't dig out of all the lippies that I have here. I usually do, but the color just wasn't like, I don't know. I didn't like the way it looked that much. It wasn't vibing with me, so I'm just going to say it's done. It was like a little sample that I got free, so that's done. I used up this candy cane chapstick, and this is kind of like a wow for me because I don't normally finish up chapsticks. This is like the first ever chapstick I've ever finished. So there's that. I have this lip balm by Tony Moly I used up, and it was something bunny, and I dug everything out of this one as well, and I really did enjoy that. It left like a pretty like tint to your lips. The balm wasn't that moisturizing, but it was okay. Then I used up this Milk Makeup. They don't sell it anymore. It's so old. It's a Kush lip balm. I looked it up. They don't sell it anymore. It had fallen in my couch between the cracks somewhere. I found it on the ground under my couch, and so I pulled it out and I used it. It was in my 50 Shades of Green. I don't know, was that last year? I think it was last year, and I lost it. So then I also used up this here. It's another little Tarte little lippy Maracuja lip oil, juicy lip. No, it's a Maracuja juicy lip. I recently found this again also, and so I started using and I used it up. Then I used up this Ulta sleep mask. I cut it in half and used it. It was in my advent calendar from Ulta last year, so I used that up fairly quickly. I did enjoy it. This here is the Tarte. It's just a Tarte lip balm, lip gloss. I used that up. I used up this. This is really old. I think I bought it at like Big Lots or Dollar Tree. I can't remember. Maybe even 99-cent store. It's a Maybelline though. Let's see if I can read it. Yeah, I can't. It's dark in here, so I'm sorry guys about not being able to read these. But I also finished up a Buxom. This one is in sugar. I like that they wrote it big and in black so I could read it. This is a full-on full-on, what? Plumping lip polish. There you go. And then I also used up this Buxom here. This one is in Kanani? I don't know. And then it's also a full-on plumping lip cream. And it's a little bit bigger than this. Oh, they're about the same size. They're the same size. Then I also finished up this here. It's a Pop Villains lip gloss. My husband bought me this at Ulta, and it's the Sea Witch one. And I would not purchase this. I'm trying to steer away from the glitter particles. But yeah, I used everything I could, everything up in this, and it took me a long time. And I'm glad to have it out, but I like the packaging. It's so cute. Okay, so that was it for my lippies. So I think I did a lot better than I did last year. I just kind of hold them next to, you know, I have them on a little table next to the couch. So when I'm watching TV, I reapply. Here I have some mascaras. This took me forever. This was the Luna Magic Vava Pink. I got this in BoxyCharm a long time ago. Started to smell kind of funky. Like from the beginning it kind of did, but I used it as long as I could, and I used every bit out of it. So yeah, I'm happy to have that out and done. So that was a primer, lash primer. Then I used up this AOA. I think this was a lengthening one. Yeah, lengthen. This is from Shop Miss A's website, and those are really inexpensive, but not that great. So yeah, so in a pinch, maybe. I like trying out different mascaras that are inexpensive. Then I have this Item Beauty one that I used up. I got this in BoxyCharm, and the wand, it has like a wand where it's like really tiny, and I feel like it would go good on the lower lashes, but I don't put mascara on my lower lashes. I just feel like it transfers and it's messy, and I don't have the longest of lashes. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't put it on because I just don't feel like it looks good on me. Okay, next I have a Sinful Colors mascara I got at the Dollar Tree, I think. And I used it up pretty quickly. I think it was just kind of old and a little dried up. So there's that. And then I used up this one here. This is a I Love Extreme. And I really did enjoy this one. I think I did repurchase another one. It came in a box with a few other mascaras this year. So I think this one's in there, and I really did enjoy it. Tina Delgado sent it to me. And yeah, I was very pleased. It was like the best mascara I used all year, besides the tubing one I was using, and then now I don't know where it's at. It might be at work. But yeah, so there's that. For eyeliners, I used up a lot of eyeliners. For me, this is a lot, you guys. I used up one from the Dollar Tree, an LA Colors one in the eye marker. I have another one that I'm working on right now. I used up this cream gel liner by ColourPop. This is from the Hocus Pocus ones. This is the one in Trick or Treat. I used up this Italia Deluxe Dip It eyeliner. This worked great. I really did enjoy it. I found it at the Dollar Tree. So there's that. And then I also used up this Tartist eyeliner in brown. It had a liquid like felt tip on one end, and then it had like a little roll up gel or cream liner on the other side, a twist up. And I used both ends up. And I had a couple, I think I had like 3 of these. So here's one. Here's the other. And I think last year I used up the other one. This was more like a burgundy color. Used it all up. The one and only eyebrow item I used up. I really did enjoy this though. So I just continued to use it till it was gone. It's the Lottie London little eyebrow thing. It comes with a spoolie on one end. And then, yeah, here's the spoolie. And then it has the product on this side. So I thought that was really good. That's just the plastic right here. But yeah, I used that up. And then I used up for eyeshadow. Now, these aren't all the empties. I'm not going to share until like it's like a whole palette. I flip-flop back and forth every year. But I used up this Bobbi Brown. This was a little cream shadow in golden pink. It wasn't really pink at all, but it was golden. So that, and then I also used up this here. This is, oh, and I think this is in my 50 Shades of Brown. So you're going to see it again. I got to pull this out of here with my other brown items. But this is Valley Girl Little Alley Colors Quad. This was my Pan That palette for 2024. My first palette I've ever used up in a year. So I did have progress on it though. I want to say like on one of this shadow here, like I already had pan on it when I started panning this. And that kind of made me want to pan it because I felt like I hit pan on it fairly quickly. But it did take me like all the way till November to finish up this quad. So the other three were a little tougher to use up. And then I have a lashes. This was from her what's her name? Nikyo Yanin is her makeup, and she's on Instagram. I have some lashes in there. I used up the ones that came with it, and I think I was using it to hold lashes, so there's some old gross lashes in there. Okay, I have two clear polishes, one by OPI, and then this is an Essence one. I got it in the advent calendar from, I think it was last year, an advent calendar. So yeah, I want to say, yeah, it was the Essence advent calendar I got last year. It was like the 12 days after Christmas, maybe. I think it was like an after Christmas advent calendar. But yeah, that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to try to push them all close together and take a picture so I could kind of see how a before and after picture, or not before, but a picture of all of them together. And maybe I'll post it on my Instagram. I will leave my Instagram down below if you're interested. I don't post that often on that Instagram account, but sometimes I do. So I will have it there if you're interested in going and taking a look at other things that I've used up in the past few years. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a good night. Bye.